It can be rented for $4 on YouTube. Oh, there you go. Really? I could have sworn that's on Disney. I could be wrong, but I trust Muglord. $4, YouTube. I highly recommend it. Never bothered to watch Dark Phoenix. Yeah, don't. Let me save you like an hour and 40 minutes. Don't. It it was okay. It wasn't god awful, but it wasn't good. As I was like, all right, literally, like we gotta pump one more movie out before we get sold to Disney. Nobody cares anymore, so just just finish whatever, just shoot whatever we have. Is maybe one of these days I'll talk about Dark Phoenix, but there's some cool things in it, but they're not enough to make it good. Or to ever make me want to watch it again. I was like, this is the last one. And then come to find out that they actually did release New Mutants. I'm like, all right, damn it. All right, this is the last one. Before Disney makes a good X-Men movie, hopefully. Logan is R-rated. Too R-rated to go on Disney. Huh. I mean, they're going to be doing Deadpool 3, and they said they're going to keep it R-rated. I mean, they obviously could go back. That was Bob Iger. I forget who replaced him as the CEO of Disney, but his plan was to keep R-rated Deadpool. Now, if they still do that, I don't know. Disney has enough money to do what they want. Over the last couple of months, the Marvel movies made by Fox have slowly been added to Disney Plus. Okay, yeah, because I've been checking every once in a while. I'm like, I wonder, because they have everything, their cinematic universe, but as with everything they got from Fox, it should be like every so often they get a new movie until they have everything up there. I think they're under legacy titles, Marvel Legacy or Marvel. I forget what the branding is, but they should all be there eventually. I hope they keep pooping R-rated on Disney. I mean, Disney's made R-rated films before. They're just not branded under Disney. They own companies that make movies that are R-rated, so that they can hit different demographics. A lot of people forget, but Disney does make R-rated movies. They don't have the Disney logo exactly. So the quote was from Cinema Bland that the common consensus on Reddit says that it's not on there because it is R-rated, but nothing official has been stated. Okay. Like I said, I'm pretty sure not under the official Disney umbrella, but other movie productions that Disney owns, like I'm blanking at the moment, but like other production companies have made other R-rated movies that Disney owns. There's no Disney on the name, but they own the company that made it, so Disney owns it technically. Again, like I said, they did that so that they can reach a wider audience, and they don't have to worry about, oh, but the children, think of the children. Did we ever see Emma Frost in an X-Men movie? Yes. First Class. And I think she was in a little bit of Days of Future Past. Like, there was literally a screenshot of her. But she was in... she was also in X-Men Origins Wolverine. But you probably didn't see that. Either that or you don't remember. Or you only saw the tiny little piece of it in Deadpool 2. But she was in First Class, Days of Futures Past, and X-Men Origins Wolverine. Damn. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yeah, First Class is good. I thought that was good. I've seen every X-Men movie in theaters with the exception of Dark Phoenix and New Mutants. I didn't want to risk my life for a movie I knew was going to be kind of like, eh. And Dark Phoenix, everyone kind of could tell. Like I said, it was like, all right. This is like... when they were in the middle of making it, Disney's like, all right, we bought Fox. And everyone's like, what? Kind of like when they just announced out of the blue that they bought Lucasfilm and Star Wars. They were like, all right, we own this now. And the internet lost their minds, and everyone started to have like Get that. What is it? The flow chart with the strings conspiracy theory meme from Always Sunny. I was so sad when it wasn't on Disney Plus yet. Yo, I had my doubts in James McAvoy as Professor X, but damn, he pulled it together. Oh hell yeah, man! I remember an interview he did where he was like, he looked at Sir Patrick's performance of Xavier, and he's like psychic. And then, like, he would never do anything. He would just like stare in the camera like intently to show that he was using his psychic powers. And then he was like, that okay. And then he's like, and then he came up with the touching his forehead, but this that's where the money's at. And I was like, damn, all right. He had a good sense of humor about it, so I was like, all right, you can be Charles. Not gonna lie, I just remember Emma Frost being super hot from a big thick X-Men book that had all the X-Men info in it. Yeah, she's leader of Hellfire Club. She's pretty provocative. She's always been that way. She should still be that way. She was in black for a while, but I think she's like in her original getup, costume, attire, whatever you want to call it. But she's actually like hella powerful. They really nerfed her and a few other people in the movies, but she's a high class mutant in the comics. Still is. I want to say she's Omega level, and there's only like a few of those: Apocalypse, Phoenix, Jean Grey, Charles Xavier. There's like very few. Quentin Quire, Diamond Psychic Lady. Yeah. Okay, here's a question for everyone. If you could make a movie of any Marvel or DC character, Star Wars, what would you pick to make? Oh, damn, that's a good question. Man. Damn. Now I gotta think. Okay, yeah. Emma Frost is an Omega level telepath. All right. Yeah, I knew. I was like 95% sure. Again, years of being an X-Men fan. I kind of know these things. But, ah, man. I feel like Star Wars is on the rebound again, thanks to The Mandalorian. DC is finally getting their act together. Like, ever since Aquaman, they've kind of been like the upward trajectory, so like they're coming back. Marvel has some interesting things, but they're not doing anything too crazy yet. I feel like we're gonna see crazy new things in like another end of the decade, basically by 2030. Deathstroke or whatever, that guy from DC is who he's called ripped off. He ripped off Deadpool, even though he he came first. He did come out first, and he was called the Terminator, and they changed his name to Deathstroke because Arnold Schwarzenegger became the Terminator. So he technically got ripped off twice within a decade. They dropped. He used to be Deathstroke, the Terminator. They dropped the Terminator because T1 came out, and he was just Deathstroke. And then Deadpool is just Marvel's Deathstroke, but Deadpool is way more popular. Although Deathstroke does have his fans, and he is a really good character. I like to see a Gambit heist movie. We almost had one. A lot of people forget that we had Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit for like the longest time. And that movie got stuck in development hell. And then look, Disney buys Fox, so that gets scrapped. Actually, Martian Manhunter, definitely. Martian Manhunter are black magic girl person. Black magic Raven, Zatanna. I think we could do a Gambit movie, solo Gambit movie. Again, I don't know. I don't even know who Disney is going to use for the roster of X-Men. I think it would probably be strong to stick as close to what's already been established by Fox, or at least by the 90s. That's like everyone's going to remember the 90s X-Men team. So you got to have Beast, you got to have Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, of course, another Xavier. The woman with a top hat. That's all. That's all Rim. Remember? Oh, Zatanna. Yeah, she has a top hat. Fishnet leggings. Magician. Zatanna's pretty badass. There's supposed to be a Justice League Dark movie on our series on HBO Max next year. It's from the J.J. Abrams, I believe, is doing it. So the guy that did Star Trek and the first and third Star Wars Disney movies, he's doing Justice League Dark. And I'm very interested to see what he does with that. J.J. Abrams kind of has a hit or miss with a lot of people, but I think he could do it justice. Dude, if they made a solid X-Men reboot and threw a wrench in the machine by having Doctor Doom cameo, oh, dude. I mean, like I said, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Blade are like the next 6 years is the soonest we will see them. But they are coming. We haven't gotten a good Doctor Doom ever. And nor have we gotten a great Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four movies are like, they're kind of schlock, but they're fun. And I'm like, alright, this isn't like... I've seen them a few times. I don't regret watching them. I'm like, there's things that could be better for sure, but like, it's not like I don't regret watching it. Granted, the first Fantastic Four is way better than the second one. The second one, that's okay. Then that one, I could like, I think anything else, and then don't even get me on Fortastic. Fox again. They were like, that movie, screwed the pooch. I just want an X-Men movie to make Nightcrawler more badass, right? Nightcrawler is badass. I mean, I don't remember the name of the actor, but he was really good in X2. And I think that's the problem, is that there's so many characters, mutant-wise, that are like join the X-Men roster for a certain point that it's like it'd be hard for them to nail down who they want to keep, especially if it's like if they do what they do with every other Marvel movie and it's like, okay, X-Men has made over 500 million at the box office, it's greenlit, we're gonna do X-Men 2. Do we keep the same team and a cameo, a bunch of other characters that people like, or do we shake it up and we introduce new people? Or do we do like what Guardians of the Galaxy did and like you get one new team member per movie kind of a thing? There's like so many X-Men, mutants in general, that people want to see on the big screen done right. I don't want to say it's impossible, but like there's a reason why, in a way, it was kind of good that Fox was separate from Disney, so that they could feature all those characters without having to wait. Because we're going to get an X-Men movie, and then we'll have to wait. Here's the thing. If we get another X-Men movie, and it's good, we're going to have to wait probably another 4 years before we get the next X-Men movie. So, like that's what I think is probably most likely going to happen. Unless they do... Unless it's like stupidly like, I don't know, it's the next Marvel movie to beat the past Marvel movie record holder, and they're like, all right, new X-Men movie in like 2 years. I honestly don't know what they're gonna do. Like, they have so many toys to play with, but only so little time. Like I'm gonna be in like my 40s by the time I see like the new X-Men trilogy. I would be all over that. Yeah, Doom and Meg's favorite antagonists. Oh yeah, conviction is key. First few were best, but the remake, I just couldn't get through. Yeah, Nightcrawler's super badass in comics. X2, cool, but not badass. Apocalypse is pretty good. Yeah, I want to see Alpha Squad. Oop. They released Days to Futures Past and Apocalypse pretty close. Yeah, but then again, that's Fox. Like all they had to work with was just X-Men. Disney has they're going to be juggling Blade, X-Men, Black Panther, Thor, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man. Like you kind of see what I'm getting at. It's like they don't have just one superhero to like focus on. And the fact that the X-Men is a team of heroes like the Avengers or the Guardians of the Galaxy, and there's way more X-Men than there are Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's like the problem is who do you include? How many movies are they going to be in? When you introduce what new characters can you introduce? Like that's why, for better or worse, it was kind of good that Fox had X Men, so that they could do a bunch of movies just about the X Men and introduce a lot of characters, which they kind of did for the most part. Even if I'd say like 60 to 65% of them were just like, "Oh man, look at that X Men! Oh man, look at that X Men! Oh man, look at that!" And it's like, oh man, if he could be on the team one day. I mean, I think we saw Colossus, but did we really see Colossus? He was on there, but I don't ever remember Colossus ever having any lines of dialogue. He was just there. He was just there to get all Colossus armor up, punch some things, and then you don't see him again. It's mainly Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, um, obviously Magneto, Professor X. When I'm an adult, I'm forcing my children to watch every Marvel movie, including the bad ones. Eiko just proved X-Men is more superior than other hero groups. They are. Like I said, I have no problem whatsoever admitting that I like vastly prefer X-Men, Marvel wise, over any other of the like superhero groups. Like ever since I saw the '90s X-Men animated series, I was like, all right, who are these people? I need to know more. They're so badass. And they still are badass, and they're having another resurgence. Like they're getting good again. So, in general, it's just a good time to be a comic book fan. Yeah, but damn, true, true, right? It's just you gotta wait sometimes. That's the hard part. We gotta wait for the good stuff. I saw X Men before everything else. Yeah, I think Blade was first, then X Men, then Spider Man. I believe. Obviously, Batman and Superman were already a thing. Um, there was like the Shield movie of the '90s with the Hasselhoff. There was the Hulk television series. There was Marvel had done some stuff, but they didn't. There was the old Captain America movie, the Rocketeer, um, the Shadow, Dark Man. The superhero movies of the early to mid '90s were kind of, with the exception of Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever is when Batman started to go downhill a little bit. And then no one likes talking about Batman and Robin. But then Nolan comes around, Batman Begins, okay. Dark Knight, fantastic. Heath Ledger, phenomenal. And then The Dark Knight Rises kind of lost a few people. And then DC would stumble for a while with everything else they've done. But I really like Man of Steel. I liked Wonder Woman. I liked Aquaman. Really like Shazam. I thought Justice League was okay. I'm excited to see the 4-hour Justice League cut, the Snyder cut. Because they pretty much dismantled after the tragedy that happened in his family, and he had to step back. Whedon pretty much like completely overhauled everything he was doing. I was like, all right, we're not doing that anymore. We're doing this. It's a Marvel movie now. Heavily disjointed. People kind of like, okay, this is, we can tell. Like, this isn't your movie. But I don't know. Not to say that I have faith or Scott Snyder, his movies for me are very hit or miss, but I'm at least excited to see his true vision for Justice League and its entire 4 hours of glory. Uh, Blade, I didn't know was Marvel when I was a kid. Oh yeah, Blade is Marvel. Hey, go. Can you confirm something for me? Yeah, sure. Is Peter from X-Men Quicksilver? Yeah. In the comics, he's a Pietro who isn't a mutant anymore. He is an Inhuman. According to comics, he used to be a mutant, isn't anymore. I wonder who this be. Zippler, hey, welcome to the stream. I got like heavily derailed and we started talking comics. Before I fight this final boss, which just looks like a little girl in pigtails. Oof. Yeah, but it was a good conversation. I'm glad to have it. There's some conversations you got to stop everything and engage with the chat. So that's what I did. Judgment call. Have you played Ark? No. But have you? I watched a friend play. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm glad that people enjoy it. I'm on it. Oh, okay. So you're playing it right now? How do you like it? Damn, we talked superheroes and comics for like maybe close to an hour. Doesn't even feel like it. It's like kind of my jam. This is my moment to shine. This is where certain people get like, all right, this is getting good. And other people are like, I'm out. I was gonna show you down the road. Oh, okay. Hmm. I mean, you can still show me. I just don't know if I'm like gonna be heavily invested. I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything. It seems cool. I didn't find myself getting too into it. But I had friends that played. They haven't played it in forever, but they were playing it, and I'd watch them. And it's all good. Some of my dino can level the map. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw him get that good. Sakya has been saying, "Who are you?" for a very long time, right? I know. It's not this often. Frollo comes back, and we start talking comics, cartoons, Disney Plus, Star Wars, X-Men, Marvel, DC. It all started with E3 not happening to what was last announced at last E3 to the 90s TV shows to comics. That's all I need to go off. I like my woodhouse in a small dino. Nice. Ah, you too. You as well, Frollo, enjoy the arc. Yeah, that's kind of insane. We're just huge side tangent. I haven't had one of these conversations in quite a while, so I went for it. And Star Wars, exactly. Can't forget Star Wars. We did touch on the Mandalorian. Yeah, but it's just for as shitty as 2020 has been, there's still good things worth living for. Oh, we're just talking about them. Also, let's just be happy Disney isn't doing garbage with Marvel movies, like how Star Wars movies are. Well, The Star Wars movies are very conflicted. I personally liked the Disney trilogy. I don't love them, but I enjoyed every single movie. And for a lot of people, you're either A, you you like Force Awakens, you love Last Jedi, hate Rise of Skywalker, or B, like Force Awakens, hate Last Jedi, love Rise of Skywalker, or C, hate or okay with, either hate or okay with Force Awakens, either hate or love The Last Jedi, and either hate and or love Rise of Skywalker, or you just hate all of them. So there's actually like 6 or 7 combinations. At least that's what I've observed, movie wise. And then everyone pretty much loves Rogue One. Everyone that didn't go see Solo but watched it like on Disney Plus are like, you know what, this movie's actually good. Why didn't that movie make more money? And it's like, why didn't you go see it in the theaters when it was out? And then I don't think we have any. Did I miss anything? I know there was supposed to be way more Star Wars movies, and there's still going to be more. They're taking a little break since the Skywalker sequel trilogy was so heavily divisive. Where and the Game of Thrones directors were. It's another. That's as much as we talked all about. I could tell like another easily another hour about Star Wars and how that's been and the trajectory that's going on, and depending on who you talk to, the fumbles and mistakes Disney has made ever since they got Star Wars. But Rogue One was the best out of the few. Was Rogue? Yeah, Rogue. Everything Star Wars should be on Disney too. Solo was pretty good. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Everyone was like, Solo's horrible. Don't go see that movie. And then people were like, this is actually pretty fun. Why didn't more people see that movie? And then, guess your Star Wars bounty hunter. Your name? Who else loved the blind man from Rogue One? Oh, everyone loved him. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. That line has become so iconic. Got all the Disney Star Wars movies. Out of all the Disney Star Wars movies, I love Rogue One was the other. Rogue One. The others sucked. That's what I'm saying. Like Rogue One is pretty universally like everyone loves that movie. Pretty much everyone I talk to. Even the people that don't like it don't hate it. They're just like, was it really that good though? When they start dissecting it, which is you could honestly do for any movie when you dissect it and take things apart and start analyzing. Basically doing essays about it, you know. Anything in the right framing can be good or bad, depending on your perspective. But yes, may the force be with you. Indeed, it's for the most part everyone, like 95% of people love Rogue One. And then after that is when like it was hit or miss with Last Jedi and hit or miss with Rise of Skywalker. And wasn't even hit or miss. People just didn't watch Solo because Rise no not Rise. Last Jedi was like either brilliant or a huge slap in the face. It's like, oh, you ruined my childhood. Well, they can't support this anymore. We better go sign the petitions to make sure Rian Johnson never does another Star Wars movie, even though he is going to be doing another Star Wars movie. He has his own, as far as I know, he has his own trilogy where he's going to do separate. And one of the movies I think that's in development, aside from Kenobi being on Disney Plus, 5-episode miniseries next year, I think. Ewan McGregor's coming back to be Obi-Wan. They want to touch on the Old Republic. And they're actually talking about the High Republic in the comics and novels right now, which is 100 years before the Phantom Menace. It actually might be 200 years. Yeah, I saw Rogue One on my birthday, so it was bad. If it was bad, I would have shed on it. There are two movies that will never go bad for me. Oh brother, where art thou in holes? Rogue One tied right into the original series. Yeah, they made a sequel to Rogue One. It's called A New Hope. It fits. It's self-contained enough, and it fits right into the Skywalker saga, or at least the middle part, original trilogy. I think that's what people love about it the most, is how easily it fits into place in the timeline. Kenobi? I'll give a hint. His catchphrase, General Kenobi. Era Kenobi. Bounty Hunter. And then I can't believe Boba Fett. Boba Fett was Daddy Fett's name. I'm blanking, and I know this. I know who Kenobi is. Obi-Wan. Yes. He's getting his own miniseries. Or limited series. Basically a 1 season, 5 episode series coming to Disney Plus. Taking place I think a year or two after Revenge of the Sith. Well, bounty hunter / leader of the droids. Okay. That's got to be Grievous. I always General Kenobi. Hello there. Granted, Grievous is pretty badass. They didn't really use him a whole lot in the movies, but like in the Genndy Tarkovsky animated Clone Wars series, the hand drawn, not the CG, even though both those series are great. He's way better in that than he is in the movies. That was my favorite character. Nice. Yeah, he's a lot of people's favorite character. He's actually really cool. I like his design. Again, Star Wars movies, though, they, for all their majestic might, they have like really badass characters that just die horrible ways. I think the go-to is Boba Fett. And then Han Solo moves the little stick to the side. Into the Sarlacc pit he goes. That guy has like a huge repertoire of legendary bounties under his belt. Gets taken out by a blind man in 5 seconds. Oh man. But he's not the only one. There's like, not to mention all the Jedi Masters that like Palpatine murdered in like 5 seconds when he went to go fight Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu. Master Windu, we're here to get you, Sidious. Dead, 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 dead. And all those guys do amazing things in the Clone Wars animated series. Like, they're really, like, powerful Jedi Masters, and then they die. In the span of, like, 8 seconds, like, 5 Jedi Masters drop. And they're all, like, very powerful. And then we know what happened to Mace Windu. Honestly, I just want to know more about the Yoda species. Like, how they look, where they're born, what is the average lifespan. Got you. Well, how about, what is it? Yoda was what, near over 1,000 years old? I forget the line exactly, but pretty old. Then again, he had a strong connection to the Force, so. My uncle loved it, and if you see his wall in his room, you'll only have 4, 5, 6 in Rogue One. Nothing else on his wall. Yeah, me too. I got an uncle that's exactly like that. He has a bunch of the old EU that Disney blew up when they bought Star Wars. Grogu's only 50. Oh yeah, he's still a baby. He has hundreds of years to go. He might even, I don't know, maybe he can outlive Yoda. George Lucas's only rule when he still owned Star Wars was to never reveal anything about Yoda's species. Like, always keep the mystery. And it looks like we're finally gonna know. Because there's Yoda. Well, there's another Jedi in the Phantom Menace. I think it's the Jedi Master Yaddle, Grogu, and there's like a female Yoda. Just like for the longest time, the only other Wookiees we saw were on the holiday special on Life Day. Grandpa Wookiee, wife Wookiee, little baby Wookiee. I hate the baby talk. Boba didn't need to die so easily. Mace Windu was one of my favorites, mainly because he was Samuel L. Jackson, and he had a purple lightsaber, right? I know, me and my uncle talk about that with Boba Fett falling into the Sarlacc pit. Yep, you're right. Like they're 300. That's like a teenager, yeah. They live a very long time. Kind of like Ahsoka too. Her species, I think she's like, during the timeline of The Mandalorian, she's about in her 40s, even though she was about a teenager during the Clone Wars when Anakin would train her. So, again, different. Not to mention Chewbacca's like, I think he's like 200 years old when he first meets Han Solo. So he's like, and he still seems like he's in his prime. Not to mention he's the last survivor. Other than C-3PO, and the rest of the droids, R2. Which are, I think, the only characters to be in every single Star Wars movie. Skywalker saga-wise. And I think they're also in Rogue One. Pretty sure. It's been a hot minute. Alright, my dude. Gonna turn in for the night. Alright, Muglord. Thank you for hanging out, talking comics, TV. Just good talk. I'll catch you next stream. Hell yeah. Not every day we have this conversation, so I'm just letting it rock. But I do got to beat this game. I would at least like to see who the heck I'm going to fight and whether or not I have time to beat her. So let me see. So let me at least finish the dialogue. If I finish it quick, we can go back to talking for a little bit. I too can't stay up too late. I got to get up early tomorrow and I gotta take a quick trip. So, let's see. Who are you? Hey. Oh, look at that. The little girl that was helping me the entire time is hopefully the final boss? You did well, human. Notori, you're controlling this world? That's right. I'm taking control of this world. Quite a surprise, wouldn't you say? What are you after? What I'm after? Honestly, I couldn't care less about this world. I just came to get back the gems that were stolen from me. Get back the gems? If you beat me, I'll tell you more. Not the chances of you beating me in this world are slim. Oh, hell no! Lightsaber! Lightsaber! Alright, gotta turn the lightsaber off. She does so much damage. Damn, what the hell hit me? Dr. Robotnik on steroids. Right? Jesus, I think I got half health. And then I just got wrecked. Oh no. Okay, good. I forgot how... I panicked for a cool second. I was like, oh no. Damn. Alright, I gotta back off. So much damage. Lightsaber! Give me my shield. Damn. Half health. Actually really good. I just gotta learn how to dodge the beams. The boo boo boo. Pew pew beams. Pew pew. I think I can do it. She doesn't honestly seem that bad. Gotta get the energy. Don't get hit by that little rocket. Alright, lightsaber time. Ah, that did so much damage. My shield. No! Got hit. Alright, slightly more than half. I don't... She might be final battle, but I don't know. Unless she does something extremely just... Alright, cut it back off. Better do something. Alright, lightsaber. Well now, aren't we feisty? Guess I don't need to hold back with this weapon. No, hold back. For the love of God, hold back. Oh god. Shit. Back off. That's probably the wrong thing to do. Does the lightsaber attack a lot? Yeah, it does take a lot. No! Damn it. I couldn't arc my jump. Lightsaber does so much. I just gotta know when to use it. Gotcha. Alright, back up. No, the energy. Gotta remember to time stop so I can get the energy from this. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Lightsaber time. Actually, I need to break these. Damn. Little careless. Alright. And then I just hide. Damn. I thought I did my shield. So I got the strat, I just gotta be a little more careful. What I gotta do is that, jump on my blade, jump over. Damn it. I also need to get the energy from this. And not get hit. Lightsaber for the win. Back off. Oh, missed my jump. Okay. Yeah! Break these. Shoot the lasers. Oh! I think she's dead. I think she's dead. The lightsaber. Yeah! Impossible! That's how it's done. Machines break so easily. What a bore. I'd much rather just fight you myself anyway. Oh, damn it. That wasn't even the fight. That's not even our final form! Also, hello. Aaliyah Red? I hope I'm not butchering your name. Sorry. You don't sound like yourself, Notori. Well, of course not. That's because I'm not Notori. You the man. Thank you. What? Since I did promise, let me spell it out for you. Those wings, it can't be. Flandre? Ha ha ha! Notori was Flan all along, right? Flan. Or Flan, however you pronounce it. You really had no idea, Sakia. It's been me the whole time. Mind-blowing, right? I knew something was kinda off, but there's no way I could have imagined it was you in disguise. But why disguise yourself as someone else to do this? Well, the thing is, my sister is such a terrible person. She took my precious gems, she used them as magic crystals to make this world. Magic crystals? You mean all the gems I picked up in the world? That's right, they're all treasures I've worked hard to gather. My sister took them all while I was sleeping. Ah, I see. That's why Mistress said she had a hunch about who was responsible. She made this world out of my treasures and left me out of her fun. That's why I've sealed you both in this world, so that you could reflect on your actions. Huh? But this has nothing to do with me. Of course it does. You were having fun, weren't you? No, I was pretty much brought here against my will. Well, if you beat me, I guess I can make a special exception and forgive you. It's a promise, then. Damn. Alright, this is the final Bataru. Oh no. Oh god. You barely sold me any gems, so I can't summon much strength. Thank god I didn't buy anything at all. Otherwise she'd have more of these things. I'm glad I didn't. I'd rather not face your bullet storm. You're delusional if you think I've been weakened. Just keep beating her up, lightsaber. Oh, expert dodge. Damn, that thing is doing so much work right now. It's going everywhere. I think I also want a shield. Ah! Okay, that's a thing. Just keep swinging. Oh, damn it. Give me my shield. Need health. Lightsaber! Another shield. Ah! Damn. I have no idea. Okay. Oh no. Do I really have to do that over again? Oh my god. Alright, well this is the final battle, I can guarantee that. Too close. Alright, lightsaber time. What the... Right? I gotta do the fight from the beginning. Fire lasers. Oh, I jumped. Okay. Good news, she's not that hard now that I know what to do, but still, that's a lot. Ah, made it. Barely. Lightsaber. No, I could have jumped. That's my fault. Damn, I have such a little health though. And then her final form. Flan. Land. Jesus. Alright, back off. I need to shield. Did not the double jump. Okay, break these things. Damn. I have to be exactly underneath her when she clamps. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. I might be here a while. That's already a lot of damage. No! Plus side, I did get some health back.